Here is our advice. Only watch these C-dramas if you are mentally prepared to find your heart ripped into pieces, affect your relationships, and even lose your jobs. I'm serious. Once you press play, there is no turning back and there goes your life. So today we have compiled a list of C-dramas which you would want to steer clear of. Love of Nirvana. Listen up, you might want to skip this show if you're a hopeless romantic hoping for a happily ever after. Why? Because it's a tearjerker of epic proportions. Imagine the unspeakable pain to see a pair that madly in love but torn apart by death in the end. In this drama, you will get a bite of it. Wei Zhao, portrayed by Ron Juelan, goes through unimaginable trials to find out the culprit behind his family's tragic death. Then there's Zhang Che, played by Li Landi, who seems like the only ray of joy that shines into Wei Zhao's dark and eventful life. Just as their love story starts to blossom, tragedy strikes and Wei Zhao makes the ultimate sacrifice, leaving us all reaching for the tissues. Since Ren Zhuanlun's fans have already shed enough tears in One and Only, why put ourselves through more heartache? Also, if you're a big fan of intense romance, this drama will set the standards of your romance sky high. The bond between Wei Zhao and Zhang Shi runs deep, so much that they don't need grand gestures to draw you into their romantic world. Picture Wei Zhao quietly shadowing Zhang Shi down the street, his eyes fixed on her alone, and then there's him meticulously creating a tiny cat figure, and for her, each move filled with genuine, heartfelt emotion. It's these subtle moments that tugged at your heartstrings. If these still can't make you change your mind, here's the real gut-wrencher. Wei Zhao's final moments under a crumbling building, with Zhang Shi watching in despair as her efforts to save him fall short. A real tearjerker through and through. The Double. In this tale of revenge, Xu Fangfei battles back from the brink of death with the help of Xiao Hong, unraveling the mysteries of her tragic past and restoring her father's honor. First things first, the surprising 11-year age difference between the leads, Wu Jinyan and Wang Xinhue, might be jaw-dropping enough to take you back. But they've managed to make age the last thing on anyone's mind. Contrary to doubts and frowns, the duo shares a natural chemistry that few can rival, largely thanks to Wang Xinyu's skillful portrayal. Dubbed the man with the age of a 20-year-old, the looks of a 30-year-old, and the acting chops of a 40-year-old, Wang brings proper maturity into the character of Xiao Hong, the vengeful partner of Xu Fangfei, earning him the endearing title of Little Big Brother. On the other hand, other than the seamless heat between the leads, Wu Jinyan's portrayal of Xu offers yet another inspirational example of women's inner power and resourcefulness in the face of adversity. Wu's performance, depicting the growth of an innocent girl through a revenge-filled journey, is so compelling that reviewers find it challenging to distinguish between the character she plays and her true essence. After all, it was a similar role in the story of Yangshi Palace that propelled her to stardom last time. Sweet alert! The iconic scene of dancing in the rain might set a new standard for your romantic expectations. Picture Xu twirling and leaping in the rain while Xiao watches on with a gaze brimming with love and care. His willingness to embrace her wild spirit even in her craziest moments speaks volumes about the depth of his affection. But hey, don't get too swept up in this drama just yet. Save some of that excitement for their upcoming collaboration and Falling Spring Night. The Rise of Ning. You might want to prepare yourself for this first, because the story unfolds around the love of siblings. Well, siblings in names only. Meet the underestimated yet sharp-witted Liu Xinyuan, portrayed by Zhang Wangyi, and his fiercely independent sister Lu Yining, played by Ron Min. Use extra caution as you dive into this tale, given a man like Liu Xinyuan might just raise your expectations for your own significant other. Despite his quiet demeanor within the family, he shows unwavering courage whenever his beloved needs protection. His subtle yet determined gaze has a magnetic pull that's hard to resist. Somehow he paints quite a picture of the kind of man who camouflages his passion and love with a cool and saturnine look. Many women dig that, as nothing beats the masculinity of a man whose action always speaks louder than words. The bad thing is that every woman may fantasize about finding solace in the arms of a man like Liu Xinyuan, much like the moment Lu Yining collapses into his embrace, feeling utterly comfortable and secure. Who wouldn't want to be looked into the eyes with love, just like the way he gazes expressively and affectionately at his girl? It works like a charm, effortlessly melting viewers' hearts. Brace yourself for a series of heartwarming hugs with Lu Shenyuan's strong arms enveloping Lu Yining completely, and the intense gazes they share that say a lot. Horror stories of Tang Dynasty 2. Think twice before starting this one. Once you do, it'll be difficult to tear yourself away from the screen and nearly impossible to focus on anything else. Picture Liu Lingfeng and Su Wuming, cast by Yang Xuan and Yan Zhigang, leaving Chang'an City and embarking on a wild journey westward, cracking cases left and right along the way. And a word to the wise, when it comes to advising the production team as a viewer, hold your horses because these professionals listen. They've even taken some of the top voted ideas straight from viewers and woven them into the season 2. But fair warning, once you start watching, you might find yourself hitting that replay button more than once. This show, it's a standout in so many ways. We're talking about a blend of bizarre tales, ancient legends, and a touch of fantasy straight out of ancient notes from the Tang Dynasty. Think of supernatural powers and eerie phenomena that will keep you on the edge of your seat. The special effects? Classic. The settings? Top-notch in creating that creepy, suspenseful vibe. And the music and rhythms, they add a whole new layer of mystery to an already gripping storyline. And let's not forget the fighting scenes. Every punch, kick, and flip is a result of days of hard work and dedication. No shortcuts here. These actors have put in the hours to deliver those heart-pounding martial arts battles. Oh, and another heads up, make sure you make that last-minute bathroom trip before hitting play. Once the show kicks off, you won't want to miss a single second of the action. Melody of Golden Age. For those who firmly believe that love should always come first before marriage, challenge yourselves. This period drama might just turn that notion on its head. Yanxing and Shendu, initially brought together in a resentful relationship born of an arranged marriage, gradually find themselves entwined in a romance that blossoms amidst all the cases they solved with joint effort. A typical fairy tale of marriage before loved. And a lively case serves as a reminder never to judge relationship potentials merely by the formalities, especially when it comes to romance. Even though this is the first collaboration, Ryan Ding Yuxi and Deng Yanxi seems to have struck gold, igniting powerful chemistry on screen despite Deng being 10 years younger than a 29-year-old Ryan Ding in real life. Although the duo is thrust together under pressure, initiating a relationship that kicks off with a rocky start, such as Yan deliberately messing up the bed of her clean freak husband and playfully teasing him, and Shen throwing seemingly harsh threats at Yan on their wedding night. Don't you ever think to be my real wife? That being said, at the end of the day, all these moments morph into cherished anecdotes as their bond gradually warms over time. Ryan Ding, in his role as Shendu this time around, steps away from his previous youthful and arrogant portrayals, embracing the allure of a mature man. This shift surprisingly exposed his versatility and great improvement as an actor, expanding his horizons in the industry. On the other hand, the 19-year-old Deng did quite a solid job in playing a smart, composed woman with layers of depth too. Once again, avoid watching it at work. Your uncontrollable smile at their sweetness might land you in trouble. Thank you for tuning in to this Chinese Tarbas video. If you have any other excellent C-dramas to share, feel free to yell in the comment section. Please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. So stay connected and we'll see you in the next video.